Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now this is something you guys are probably waiting for, and I never thought I'd make a video like this, but it's finally time. I'm going to be talking about how you guys can succeed in the ranking niche because a lot has changed. Now for those of you who don't know, this is my ranking channel that I started about 60 days ago or 2 months ago, and I started this from completely scratch, okay? And I didn't like choose the ranking niche. I did my research and I documented the whole thing. It's still on my main channel, the one you guys are watching on. I believe 2 months ago. You can go and look at the video. It's like a 5-part series. And I did my research and I was just scrolling until I found a good niche and I came across the ranking niche, which at the time was not competitive at all, not that saturated, but it was kind of popping off. And, it just seemed like a good niche at the time. And, after a bit of a slow growth, 2 months later, we are popping off 52,000 subscribers, 14 million views in the last 48 hours. And we're almost at over 100 million views in the channel. So super crazy stuff. Now, again, that's just for reference. That is my channel. And again, I want to really focus and I want you guys to really understand what I'm going to say in this video, because I promise you it will determine how your channels do. For those of you guys who are in the ranking niche, which a lot of you are, because after, I've shared my results with you guys, over 1,000 channels have been created, which is normal. But maybe 950 of them have failed or are not doing good. And there's honestly a very simple reason to that. So for the past like 30 minutes, I've, been doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts. And this is kind of how I find niches, right? You open an incognito tab and you just scroll on the shorts feed here and just see what's popping. You try to find, small channels that are blowing up in faceless niches. And funny thing is, I started to see a ranking video. So I opened the channel, and if you guys don't know, when you're on an incognito tab and you open a channel, you're basically engaging with the algorithm and you're letting it know like, yeah, I like this sort of video. So I started to see a lot more ranking videos. So let's just scroll for a second. Till we come across a ranking page. Oh, there you go. So let me open this, right? I actually covered this channel in another video. So this guy is doing a ranking channel, but he's sub-niching into movies and cartoons and stuff like that, right? So in this video, I want to talk about how you guys can succeed. And the first thing is, as of right now, if you do a general ranking niche, basically what I did or I started or I'm doing, I guess, you will not succeed. It's very simple. I'm going to tell you why. Because there are 1,000 channels, including myself, that are already doing it. However, since I've been doing this for 2 months and I already have an audience built, right? Like the algorithm essentially favors me, right? Because if you upload a video on a new channel, right? Compared to somebody who has 50,000 subscribers for this sort of content and has been bringing in millions of views to YouTube, who do you think YouTube would show their content? Or whose content would YouTube show? Obviously mine. So if we're all making the same sort of content, all that's really happening, and again, this is kind of a good thing, ever since I started sharing and more people started, creating channels, yes, there's more competition, but all that's happening is all the views, like the niche is blowing up and all the views are just going to the top channels. That's why my channel has blown up even more, right? And that's why you guys have been struggling, because all you're doing is you're kind of starting a new channel and a niche that's already so competitive. So YouTube's just being like, okay, a lot of people clearly want to watch, ranking XYZ. But let's see what channels are already have an audience for this sort of stuff. And again, it's just like, again, I've talked about quality and like what makes like a good to a bad video. And the difference is like 30 extra minutes of editing. But most of you guys don't do that. So it's like you're uploading a lower quality content on a newer channel and then you're not getting the results, right? So what I would say is, if you're doing ranking, it's still possible to blow up, but you have to sub niche. Again, I'm going to give you a little secret. I've started a brand new ranking channel about a week ago. And it's not like the same as my old one. It's a sub niche ranking channel. So that could be like cartoons. It could be movies. It could be a comedy show. It could be, I don't know. It could be 100 things. But I'm just saying, like, sub niche it down, and we're gonna see some more channels, right? So another ranking channel, by the way. And you're gonna see how many ranking channels there actually are. So what I'm gonna do is, anytime we see one, I'll open it up. There we go. Same person. Let's open this one up. iShowSpeed. Okay, actually, this could be a good one. You could also do like, here's a little secret, I guess, secret niche for you guys. You could do streamer ranks. That could be a good channel. So it could be like ranking the best speed moments, which there's going to be unlimited, right? And it's super viral always. Ranking the best Kai Cenat moments, whatever. So I'd say streamer moments is pretty good. It's always going to be banging. They're always going to be streaming, so you're always going to have content. Let's try to find some more ranking channels here. Hopefully you're understanding, right? Because yes, ranking content is in demand, but the general ranking niche is so saturated. So all you're really doing is like, you're seeing like, and I did this too. It's like, in a way, it's called like FOMO, right? So it's like, you see, oh, this guy, he's making thousands of dollars and getting millions of views because he's uploading ranking content. If I do the same, it'll happen for me too. And I did that in the food, in like the food niche before this channel, and I failed for 3 months. I literally tried to copy somebody because he was blowing up. But the problem is, it's all about timing, right? At the time I did it, there was not as much competition. Now there's just like, look at this. There's just so many, like, look at this, guys. There's just so many. Let's just keep opening these. I want to find another one that is sub-niched in. Oh yeah, someone that does sports stuff, which was popping off. I saw that channel before. He's doing like ranking sport moments, like NBA, you know, soccer. Again, those are huge because they're global. Sports are, you know, everywhere, and they're evergreen. Sports are not like a trend. Sports are just always gonna be popular. Let's open up these. Let's keep going. Let's keep on going. And as you guys can tell, like the more we open, the more the algorithm starts to show you similar content. But yeah, I mean, this is just an example of like why ranking content is pretty cooked, but a lot of you guys, you know, you still want to go ahead in the ranking niche. So I was like, you know what, might as well show you at least how you could succeed right now. Okay, I think a little bit more, we should be good. Ooh. Oh yeah, there was another channel that was uploading repo. I don't know what repo is, but bro, that guy went crazy. Even this guy, I mean, look at this. 96 videos, 45 million views, 55k subs, and like pretty good. Repo though, there's a channel that was doing only repo moments. I don't know. I have it on my doc. I don't know what his name was, but in like 20 videos, he has like 20 million views or something. It's only repo. It's literally just repo. So like this is how I see it, okay? The algorithm knows, YouTube knows that ranking content is popular right now, right? But since there's so much of general ranking content, but not too much of sub-ranking content, people aren't succeeding. But the people who are creating these ranking channels in like sub-niches, like that guy who did repo moments, or like this guy who's doing like cartoon moments, like for example, Angry Birds is already popular, ranking content is already popular. What happens when you put the two together? Boom. That's what happens. So yeah, that's really it. Hopefully, again, I'm gonna try to find one more, but this guy's just coming again and again. Let me see if I can find that channel. Repo rankings. No, it's not this guy. That guy was, bro, guys, that guy's popping off, bro. I want to show you guys that guy's channel. And I don't expose his channel, but I mean, bro was going crazy. Oh, right here. Ranktune. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Look at this. 45k subs, 27 shorts. That's it. He's already at 33 million views. It's just iconic repo moments, and he's literally just rinsing this. Like, look at this. He's just rinsing this. I don't know what repo is. It looks like some brain rot thing, but like, this is crazy, you know? So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is the method right now to succeed in the ranking niche. You have to just sub niche down. Otherwise, you're just competing against like 10,000 million other channels. And if you're a new channel, like chances are it's just not going to work unless you're just doing a really, really good job at what you should be doing. But to make it easier for yourself, I would say niche down. Still do ranking stuff, right? But like go more deep into it. So it's like you have a higher chance of succeeding. But that's the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and drop a like down below. If you guys haven't subscribed, you're just missing out, to be honest. So, you know, hit the subscribe button. Discord server should already be out. If it is, it's in the description. If it isn't out, it's coming out very, very soon. Other than that, if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments down below. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.